Hey, what's up guys? We're back at it as well, Leo and Joe Silvers. So today we're going to talk about your expenses, right? So you know what's always funny is that sometimes people are on the sidelines counting out money, right? You think about a person who's like, sometimes I'm going to have parents go up to me like, wow, you have a lot of students, you know? And I know what they're really doing is like doing the math in that one. I'd be like, this guy has 100 students and I'm paying him $200 a month and he's making $20,000 a month, he's rich. But the truth of the matter is they're not thinking about all the money that we're paying out, right? And if you break the expenses down in two simple ways, you have something called fixed expenses and you have variable expenses. So some of the fixed expenses, which basically when I say fixed, it means you can't do much about, right? Rent, right? It's part of your overhead. You can't do much about it, Heat, AC, paying your taxes, your payroll. Those are expenses that you just, part of the business, right? Part of the game. And then you have what we call variable expenses.
Yeah. So those are the things that fluctuate every month. Your rent is fixed. You know what it is every month. You budget out. The variable expenses are going to be things like your school maintenance, your office supplies, things like that. Things that some months you won't have any. Some months it'll be a little bit larger. Some months it fluctuates.
Right. Exactly. And then there's marketing which comes in. Now this could be either fixed or variable.
Agreed.
Because we're going to show you guys in this 30-minute course that there's marketing that you can do to grow your school that costs absolutely $0. But then you can also make marketing part of your fixed expense. One of the things that we do is we take a part of our gross, and there's all different metrics you can use. Some people say that 10% of your gross should go to marketing. So then you can turn that into a fixed expense. Some people say, nah, just 5% of my gross goes into marketing. But you can plan it either way, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to be dependent on your goals. I think to have an overall idea of what you want to spend per month on marketing is good. Just realize that the bigger your goals, the more you're going to have to put into that marketing budget, or you're going to have to, like my man Enzo said, a little guerrilla marketing where $0, a little bit of work involved.
Yeah, some elbow grease,
Yeah.
That's one part of it. Now, guys, it's important that we get this information back from you guys as well. You gotta hit us up and message us. Speak to us in that Facebook group, because the whole idea is for us to see, maybe once you figure out what your expenses are compared to what you're bringing in, you're like, oh crap, I'm in the red, and so this is why, you're having a tough time growing. Now on the other side is you may look at it and go, I'm in the black, I'm doing good, so if you don't take the time to figure out these metrics, then you're kind of like, you're trying to hit a target, but you don't actually have a target, because you need that target in order for that arrow to hit it. So I hope this makes sense. Get us this information as soon as possible, and then we'll see you guys in the next video.
All right, guys.